So I decided to hop on here and I just want to share my thoughts on the nonsense that the world just witnessed regarding Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Currently, it's 1:42 in the morning, New York time, and I'm laying in my bed about to knock out, go to sleep, and I was like, you know what? I just have to share my thoughts. I don't give a damn who hears this video. This video probably not gonna get no more than 10 views, and that's fine. I'm doing this for me, just to put this shit on camera. The man is 58 years old, and I want to share my thoughts on Mike Tyson, the name, but really his style. And I'm 44 years old, and for those people that lived through that era of actually watching Mike Tyson in his prime, you would have known that Mike Tyson usually does not get through his fights. It doesn't usually go the distance. He either knocks the guy out or whatever. But I look at it a little bit deeper. The fact that he has one of the shortest reach in boxing, he had to rely heavily on his athleticism. He had to rely on his explosiveness, his ability to close that distance. And everybody knows, well, if you understand combat, the first thing to go really is your legs, right? Enabling you to get from point A to point B, to get you in trouble and out of trouble. Of course, you have power, yeah, but what good is that if, one, your conditioning is not at the same level, and two, if you don't have that leg drive no more to get you in trouble or in position, get you out of position. And when while I was watching the fight, as the fight went on past the third round, the only thing I cared about was I just did not want to see one of my heroes, icons, get hurt. Mike Tyson has gone through so much in his life. You can see I see the pain on his face. And I did not want him to get knocked out by some nobody that, while I respect him getting in the ring, I respect any fighter that's willing to make that walk, but I do not respect his ability whatsoever. The man, I'm convinced, and I think people should be wise enough to realize this. He's not in this to really be a boxer. He's playing boxing. He will never attempt a real run at a championship. And if he does, I will be among the first to say, you know what? I was wrong. I do enjoy his videos. I think he's a great content creator. But as a boxer, I think it's just a money grab at this point. And I'm not knocking it. It is get what you got to get. But with Tyson, I'm just glad that final bell rang, and it seems that he's in good health. He got through the fight, and I think more than that is the victory. Now, I also hope that he got a shitload of money for it. Whether or not the fight was fixed, we can say that about all of Jake Paul's fights. As far as I'm concerned, there is no way in hell that he should have gotten past Anderson Silva, in my opinion. But everybody can debate that. I'm not going to waste my time in this video debating on whether or not his shit is fake or whatever. But I'm just glad, irregardless of that Mike Tyson went out on his feet, coherent, and not on his back or against the ropes getting teed off on. I don't want to ever see Mike Tyson in the ring again. I do not want to. I will say this again. I do not want to see. In fact, leave me a goddamn like if you respect this. I do not want to see Mike Tyson ever again, professionally, an exhibition in a boxing ring again. I don't want to see it. This should have never happened. And everybody that signed off on this, that the Texas Athletic Commission, they should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves. 58-year-old. I don't care who you are. That's insane, man. Now, all right, if you want to go against somebody, in fact, yeah, if you want to do an exhibition, actually, I'll walk it back a bit. If you want to do an exhibition against somebody your own age and like activity level, maybe. But against somebody, even as low budget as Jake Paul is, Jake Paul does have power and he's young. This was just ridiculous, man. But I want to just speak on just the style that Tyson implores, right? His peekaboo style. For those that don't know, and of course you've seen Tyson, it involves having the fists here by the cheekbones, right? Here, here. Well, the problem is that when you have such a short reach that Mike Tyson has, he always has to close distance. And as I said earlier, his ability to do that due to him being the age he's at, he was not able to move. It literally looked like to me he was just a sitting target. He was there, but he just could not advance. And it bothered me. It bothered me. And I just wanted to come on here and just share my thoughts and my relief and join the other videos out there that are in support of Tyson getting through it healthy. And, when I look at, say, just to look at a different fighter, when I look at somebody like Lennox Lewis, right? Lennox Lewis could probably come back. The man really didn't do anything. He has like a ridiculous... See, let me just speak to this. When you have range, right? It's much easier to do something in the ring when you can just kind of pop a jab and it's actually effective. You could just pop a jab. But when you have Tyrannosaurus Rex arms and you literally, that jab is not going to be anything working for you. Maybe in his prime, when he would use the jab to work his way in, but he doesn't have that mobility no more. So somebody like a Lennox Lewis, Vladimir Klitschko can come back. These type of guys that have that range, they can literally stand there and just, do this, an occasional right cross. But Tyson can't do that. Tyson has to, all of this, moving in, moving back, slipping a jab, all of that takes energy. And even Tyson in his prime would get gassed in fights if he does not get his opponent out early or past. Basically, if you can get past round 5 or round 6 with Tyson, you're pretty safe. Past round 8, all you got to do is just play it smart. That's what I've seen. Tyson has always been well documented as being very difficult early on. In fact, I think 22 of his knockouts came in the first round. So, but I'm just glad that nothing happened. I mean, he will be a meme now. I mean, the man came out with his cheeks out, in the locker room. That shit was funny. It reminds me of that character Heihachi Mishima in Tekken 4. Nobody in that locker room was going to talk shit to him. So, but yeah, man, I'm just glad that he got through this and he can get home to his family, and that's it. Again, yeah, I don't want to see Mike Tyson in another professional boxing match. Uh, it's debatable if it's for charity, for something like that, like when you know it's not anything serious. Um, but yeah, nothing like that again. Like something like a pro match. No, no, that that shouldn't have happened. Anyway, I think at this point I'm just repeating myself. So anyway, if this video related to you, leave me a like. Let me know your thoughts and actually just subscribe. It's not gonna kill you. It's like 1 second. Just subscribe to the channel. Help a small channel. Anyway, peace. I'm going to sleep.